it's Deborah again. I just did my eyebrows and they're too dark. Let's see. Yeah, I just did them and they were too dark. What did I just use? I just used the Anastasia. And it's too dark. Let me tell you what color this is. Yeah, because I'm blonde now. This is a soft brown. So I'm going to go in here with the browsings and kind of try to lighten it up because that's why I love this. It's different colors. So I don't know if you all know this, but I've been a fan of Martha Stewart and Suzanne Summers for years. Let me explain. When I was a young mother, my mother was very domesticated, a very good cook, a very good mother. At the time, I didn't think so, but she was. So she didn't teach. She was a country. She was a country cook. Now, what I mean by that, everything like was fried. Hardly anything was ever baked, if you know what I mean. And she was a little overweight, and I know she felt bad about that, but she was a Southern cook, you know, like Paula Deen used to be. So when Martha Stewart's first book came out, I read it and I go, oh my God, she's teaching me things that I never knew before. How to garden, how to cook. And the only one before her was Julia Child, who had done a cookbook, and believe me, you should watch that movie because she went through hell to get that done. Yeah, she went through hell to get that published or whatever. So I've always admired Martha Stewart. Even when she went to jail, I still admired her because who hasn't done something wrong in their life? Who hasn't? I admired her. She completely like remodeled the jail and did some really positive things. She didn't say, oh, woe is me. No, she took it in stride and made the best out of it. And that's what people need to do in their life. Yeah, when you get lemons, make some goddamn lemonade. And it's very hard, though, for empaths to do that, though. So I've always admired her, and I just adore her because she's come out on top. And she didn't start all this till she was 50. She divorced her husband. And let me tell you what, I don't think she would have been as successful if she hadn't divorced him. She has one daughter. I'm sure that caused a lot of conflict in her with her daughter and stuff. But let me tell you what, it's you, the one that's got to live with that person, right? You're the one that's going to have to, it is not your children that has to put up with it. It is you. It is you who has to deal with the crap. You know, so this is why I always say, don't get involved with people who are in the middle of a divorce because you're not going to hear the whole story. I have so much more I could tell people, but in a way, it kind of embarrasses me. And I'll tell you why, because I tolerated it, okay? I tolerated this atmosphere. And my ex was wonderful when we were dating, and he was wonderful when with the children were little. But when they became teenagers, he couldn't deal with it. No, he couldn't deal with it. He was dealing with his own stuff, you know. But all right. So back to Martha. She took an old farmhouse and just completely redid everything the way she wanted. Now, that's pretty much what I've done with every house I've lived in ever since I left. I remodel houses to my liking, and I usually double the value, no problem. Every piece of property I've remodeled, I've doubled the, I still like this palette, Naturally Pretty. I think It Cosmetics, yeah. So, yeah, she is got an empire. Now, of course, magazines are not doing so well, but I used to order a lot of stuff because she's got one-of-a-kind stuff that you'll never find at Michael's or Hobby Lobby, you know what I mean? She's got her own stuff, and everything I've ever tried of her was pretty decent. I'm sure it's gone through strict quality controls. I always have to wipe off the excess. Okay, so now Suzanne Summers has changed my life for many reasons. I read her books a long time ago, and I swear by all of her products. She has very good makeup. She has the gut, the probiotic smoothies that you can make. I would love to have some, but my God, they're so expensive. I can't do it. So, yeah, I've read her books now. I've talked about them so many times on this channel. I'm not going to go into detail. But all you got to do is just Google her name on Amazon, and you will see all the books that she has written. God rest her soul. She also had to fight the establishment when she wanted to hold out for more money on Three's Company, you know. She's gone through a lot of stuff. Plus, of course, she died from breast cancer, but she's had to deal with so many health issues. So, now CNN this coming Sunday, I think it's the last Sunday of the month at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, they're having a special about her, about Martha Stewart. But I think now you can actually stay in her house. I think she rents out a room. I don't know. I've seen that on the news or something, which I think is, you know, really cool. Maybe you'll see her. But I think part of her success is getting up early. I think she only operates on like 4 hours worth of sleep. And I know Mary Kay, I think, also had that kind of a schedule. Mary Kay Cosmetics. She wrote a book. I read that one. I also read Donald Trump's book, The Art of the Deal. I'm turned on by people who've gone through hell and became a success, right? A lot of people used to call Martha a bitch, that she was narcissistic. Well, people tell me the same thing. I said, kiss my butt. I said, you got me all wrong. Yeah, she had to deal with a lot of adversity, and I'm turned on by people who are highly intelligent. Is that called a sapiosexual? I think so. Okay, so I have to blend in all the makeup so all the guys don't start fussing at me, you know. Oh my God, you'd think the girls would be the one that would be. Let's get this eyeliner on. I went and bought dark brown Clinique. Clinique's got really good felt tip liners now. Kat Von D is really good, and It Cosmetics. They have very good felt eyeliners. Yeah, I think you should not wear black when you're when you have gone blonde. You got to change everything up, right? And I just made a boo-boo, so we will fix it. Now, I started my channel from watching Jeffree Star and what's the other one? the other guy. God, I forgot the one. Oh, and I watched Trisha Paytas. Oh my God, I think I've watched every episode. She, in the beginning, she never edited her videos. She just did it cold, and I used to do that. Oh my God, when I saw my first video I did, I could cringe. I could cringe. I didn't know about soft lights. I didn't know about ring lights. Oh, now see, this is what I'm famous for, losing the frickin' caps. I gotta go back in here and fix it because I touched a place I shouldn't have touched, right? Yeah, I want to apologize for talking very loud on the Social Security. Oh my God, I was like screaming. I think it's sexier when a woman talks like this, very sexy. And because I am almost freaking deaf, I have to watch how my voice projects, right? My voice projects. Well, I was the oldest, and I don't know if you've ever been in a Southern household, honey, but if you didn't holler, you did without. No one would hear you because there's always someone else in the family who was louder than you. Yeah. So let me blend this in. So I hope you do check it out. And if you want some excitement in your life, oh my God, I think a lot of people need some excitement. Maybe that's another video. I've done 2 videos and they got a lot of views about this particular subject, but this is really going off in left field, and you all know I have a tendency to do that a lot. But I just can't believe the man on here that criticized me. Oh my God. Well, I'm not interested in an old lady like you. When did I ever say on this channel that I wanted a relationship? When did I ever say that? Plus, how in the hell would a YouTuber who lives one part of the country ever hook up with another subscriber on another part of the country? I mean, that is idiotic. All right. Bye, everyone.